Rated Frog, you're first. Hello. Hi, Rich. Good to see you too. Happy Friday. I'm gonna be on here for like 35 to 40 minutes because I'm heading out for the evening. Doing good, Rated Frog. How about you? Hope you had a good week. Jesse, yes, I'm early because I am heading out for this evening. I'm gonna go see a movie. Super fun. Rated Rock says same. All right, let's get a trivia question going. All right, rice pudding, AKA Yabba Dabba Doo. Hello, hello. This must be a better time for you than 8 p.m., which is when I normally go live. I miss going to the movies. It's been a while. Agreed. I don't go to movies that often, but I still think they're fun. I'm not going to say the movie just because I try not to disclose details about where I'm going to be on the internet until after they've happened. So I'll let you guys know tomorrow because I am going to do a Saturday pop-up live stream. I think it's been at least a couple of weeks since I've done one of those. Jesse, I'm going to a movie. Lisa, yes, TGIF. I got back from work a little bit ago. Really good day, but honestly, I'm excited for the weekend. I'm sleepy. Dressed for a night on the town. More like dressed for work because I was at work today. Gotcha, says Lisa. Thank you, Yabba Dabba Doo. Okay, let me get this poll question in because it's a short evening. Okay, I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be state fair related. Guess my favorite part of the Minnesota State Fair. Hi, nobody. Good to see you. Aditya is here. I will certainly enjoy my night out. Yabba Dabba Doo. State Fair. Okay. Let me think. There's so much. So much going on at the fair. What is my favorite part? The unhealthy food, the animals, talent show, the rides. All right. Rich with all the members, only emojis. Hello. Yes, love to see all of those. Timothy Peters, Lisa says have fun. Tony says happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well, Tony. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good week. Does anybody have exciting plans for the weekend? Thank you, Timothy Peters. Hey, Hannah, hope you have a great evening. It's gonna be fun, yes. I feel like I've been going to more movies than I normally do. These days, I feel like, I don't know, going to a movie theater, I mean, it's expensive just to get the tickets, and then if you want food, that's really, like, $7 for a bottle of water? Come on. Like, that's insane. But yeah, like concessions cost a lot and you have to drive there, you have to pay for parking versus just cozy night in, you're at home on your own turf. You pay maybe like $4 to stream a movie on Amazon Prime or some other app. Yeah, sometimes it's just like the total cost of going out to a movie, between like the physical effort of going there and then paying for all of the stuff, like the ticket, the food, the parking, anything else. There's probably other stuff I'm forgetting. Yeah, I would say more often than not, I'm just like, I don't want to go to the hassle of going out to a movie. I'd rather just be at home, make my own food, get my own snacks, no parking. It's a lot easier. Okay, John Kenan. Hello, John. Tony says, thank you, and yes, great week and exciting plans, still figuring it out. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm just gonna throw on some Downton Abbey, because why not? I've been rewatching it because the Downton Abbey movie comes out in about 3 weeks. Cannot wait for it. I think it might be, let's see, August 22nd, so then it'll be the 29th, and then something like the 5th maybe, and then the 12th. Yeah, so actually 3 weeks from today, I'm gonna see the Downton Abbey movie because that's when it comes out. MD Noor says hi. Timothy Peter, that better be glacier water for that price. You guys, it's gotten pretty insane what theaters will charge for a small popcorn, a bottle of water, a tiny little packet of M&Ms or other candies. You're like, because there's the price and then there's all these fees and taxes, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's painful when you know how much it would cost you to buy that same package of, say, Kit Kats at your grocery store for maybe like $2 or something. They're raking in like $7-8 depending on the theater. It's wild. Rich with the zombie tofu Hannah and squirrel emojis. Love to see it. The opposition, Freshly W. Hello. How are you? Freshly. Araparos, good to see you. How's life over in Greece? They're charging for the ambiance. Yes, Freshly. You know, they also have to pay their employees. They have to, you know, replace equipment, replace the carpeting every now and then. So it's like, yeah, of course movie theaters are gonna upcharge you for stuff, but still you're like, oh my God, this is so much to see a movie when it would cost me a fraction to stream this at home on Amazon Prime. Damien Khan, I'm doing good, Damien. How have you been? How's life? It's edits. I accidentally put unhealthy food. Oh no, yep. I think I listed that first in the poll. It's never gonna be the first option you see in the list for the poll question. So if you haven't voted already, the Minnesota State Fair is now happening. We call it the Great Minnesota Get Together because it's so much fun. So I love the Minnesota State Fair. I've gone, I'd say at least 10 times in my life. I mean, I'm 31, gonna be 32. And I feel like pretty much every childhood year I went, so that would be more like 15 to 18 years. But yeah, actually, let me say, I would guess I've gone to the fair at least 15 times in my life, around there. That's what the poll question is about, is the Minnesota State Fair. Anthony Rodriguez says hi. Strider is here. Is your channel name? Strider X, okay. Strider is here. And then we've got Rich saying, I guess it's handles from now on. Any word why? Someone was saying in another live stream that YouTube switched it up so that it would be easier for people to connect with each other. But in my head, I'm like, well, you could still connect with someone if it's their channel name. So it's a YouTube thing, I guess. Or it has to do with maybe, I don't know, if you're like a monetized YouTuber, maybe it's different for people who are monetized and YouTube partners versus those who are not. But yeah, handles are here to stay. It's Edit says, I know. Damien Khan says, Lee. Oh, hi is maybe what you meant to say. It's Edits. Matthew Clark, hello. Today, during some downtime, I came across the perfect birthday gift. I'm getting you on your birthday. All right. I'm curious to see what it is. Riley Gaming Channel. I think it's Channel. Yeah, I almost said Chanel. It's Edit says, poll request, what's my favorite song? Okay, I can do that, but I think a lot of people would get it right. Your fave Max. Are you driving back from your vacation? I saw your comment the other day. You said you're on vacation, but you know, you'll be back soon. Great to hear from you. Driving back to Florida. Have fun on the live. It's going to be a short one because I'm going to a movie tonight. I'm not going to say which one just because I don't disclose where I'm going to be if I have upcoming plans. But I will tell you guys what movie I saw at the live stream tomorrow morning because I am going to be doing a Friday morning pop-up stream. Randy, hello. Not Rich. Rated Frog. Hannah, do you ever go to the movies with Rachie? Yes, we're going tonight. Kaylin, hello. Oh, Mark thinks I'm drinking a White Russian. No, this is just some almond milk because it sounded really good. Your fave mech says yes, you are driving back from your vacation. Love, well, maybe not love to hear it because it means your vacation is done, but still sounds fun driving to Florida. Yabba dabba doo. Yep, Hannah, I'm back to normal. Got rid of my relatives, so I'm playing my usual gigs at my local bar, restaurant. Love to entertain. It's funny. It's like, I'm not that type of person. I wouldn't say I'm like an entertainer or like a natural host. Like I can host things, but I would say I'm not like drawn to being like the center of a hootenanny, as you would say. Yabba dabba doo, but it does sound fun. Rated Frog is saying, Hannah, I've already seen The Conjuring 3. It's not even out yet, but it's already online. No, there's always going to be people who bootleg / copyright infringe, film and upload movies. God, you can't completely stop it, but you should pay to watch it because by paying to watch it, you are supporting all the actors and the artists and the writers and the directors and the costume people, all the people who created that movie, even if it's cheaper to watch it online. Riley loves rainy days. I am back from work, so I have to dress more formally for my job. Hi, Solid Us. Kaylin, I had a good day. Very good day. Yeah, just went to work, got some stuff done. There was an intern at my job for the summer, so it was the intern's last day, so I went and said thank you and so intern is done. That was a nice part of the day, but yeah, it was just like a solid work day, pretty quiet, there's not a lot of people, because I do like hybrid, like part remote, part go to the office, and Fridays are pretty dang quiet. Like most people do not want to commute to work on a Friday, which I totally understand. They want a more chill end of the week. Hi, Jason Greb. Who did I miss? Back to the Future. We've got a mod in here. Love to see it. Doing good. Solid work week. Like very happy with how everything, played out. All the stuff I got done. But I'm very ready for the weekend. I'm ready to catch up on some sleep. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow morning, so would love to see you all there. Watch some Premier League soccer. And you guys, it's kind of crazy that Labor Day is like not this week, but next week over the weekend. That means my 24-hour live stream is coming up quick. I'm still planning out the entire itinerary for that. August has flown. August has gone so fast. Damien says, heading over to my aunt's house. Fun! Enjoy your time at your aunt's house. Love the Hannah, Seth Rollins, Norman Reedus, and Martha Stewart emojis from Rich. Strawberry Shortcake, your fave Mex 24-hour live stream is around the corner. Yes, you guys, if you've missed it, if you don't know this already, my 24-hour live stream is a week from tomorrow. It's the last 2 days of August, Saturday, August 30th to Sunday, August 31st. I will be live for 24 hours. I know it's crazy, but I'm doing this to celebrate hitting 10,000 subscribers, so should be fun. All right, LOL, don't worry, I won't tell you what happened, says Rated Frog. Okay. Yes, yabba dabba doo. That the fact that you're like, I'm an entertainer, I'm playing at the local places. I'm like, that is a very Leo trait. I can't relate to that. All right, Back to the Future. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Yabba Dabba Doo saying hi to Back to the Future. Love the PH. I am a data analyst for my job. Rich says same thing at work. Most of the university kids leave next week. Gotcha. Yes, Rated Frog. Got it right. She's a data analyst. Ray. Hello. Let's see. Whoops. Ray said, hey Hannah, how's your day going? Solid. So I went to work today, got some stuff done, said goodbye to the intern who was with my office, with my company for the summer. And yeah, it was just like a regular work day. And then I'm gonna go to a movie tonight. I'm not saying which one, I'll tell you all tomorrow. And then I'm gonna be going to, well, I'm going to a movie tonight, and then I'm gonna be going live tomorrow for a live stream. King Hazy Only Haze, Hannah, peace up, ma'am. I'm tasting Jack and Annie's jackfruit meatballs. Ooh, boy, I would love that right now. That sounds so good. Kaylin says my mom's birthday is September 6th, so that's coming fast. Freshly says congrats on 10K months before the schedule. Yes, that's another thing I have to do is re-plan out what my goal is for the end of this year, because my original goal for 2025 was to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of December, by New Year's Eve. And now that I'm at 10K, now I'm thinking, okay, I think I can hit 15K by the end of this year. That's like that seems realistic between now and the end of December, because that's a long ways away. Luke is here, thank you. Back to the Future, hello, Yabba Dabba Doo, and everyone else, how are you today? Freshly says, let's bake a cake. Back to the Future. Matthew Clark, we know what you actually do for work, Agent H. Right. Ray says, I stayed home from school today because I couldn't walk. Oh my gosh, you're having spine surgery. Well, best of luck. That sounds pretty major, so we'll be thinking of you. Back to the Future says hi to Freshly. Kevin Johnson, what's up with them Vikings though? Hoping for the best. I will always root for them and hope they have a good season. So I haven't been following them though. I haven't watched, I don't even know how many games they've played. I know they've played at least one preseason game, but beyond that, no idea. Sir Johnny Bravo, hello, 10K, whoop whoop, yes. Channel's at 10.3K subscribers. So we're climbing to 11K. That's the next milestone. Eric Fitzpatrick, hello. Harold Kennedy, thank you very much, Harold. I love when people point out that I have freckles because I often don't even think about them. They're similar to like, I feel like most days you wake up and you don't think about the fact that you have ears, eyebrows, a nose, hands, whatever. It's like you just get up and go, you get ready, and you're not thinking about all these different features you have. And freckles are just another regular part of my appearance that I don't think about all the time. So I forget that they're there until someone brings them up. Ray says, I didn't realize you only had 10K subs. I thought you had like 1 million. I am working toward 1 million. We'll see when I get there, Ray. It'll be crazy when that happens. Back to the Future. Hannah, I hope you have a great evening tonight with Rachie. Yes, it's gonna be really fun. Sir Johnny Bravo, how do you make them earrings work with a suit? Oh, I did not wear these to work. I could. I don't think anyone would really care that much, but it just doesn't go with really doesn't go with the dress code of my office. So yeah, I put these on when I got home from work today. Brock Lesnar, hello. I'm drinking almond milk. Someone earlier was like, is that a White Russian? And I'm like, no, I do not drink alcohol on my live streams. Yes, Ray, you got it. I'm drinking almond milk. Sir John F. Bravo, almond milk, aka Bailey's. No. Jason Grab, your personality is awesome and infectious. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love really positive comments in the chat. Brock Lesnar, it's more than a 10th. Gotta up that percentage. What's your favorite fruit? Ray, I would say my favorite fruit, I love many fruits, but my favorite one is red raspberries. I do like blueberries too. Back to the Future, hit the like button by double tapping your screen. Also, I just gotta keep an eye on the time because this, obviously, I'm going to a movie and a movie has a start time. So I just gotta make sure I hop off here with enough time to get over to the movie. Let me just set a timer. Well, yeah, I'll do that. I'll set a timer. Adife loves God. Yes, I am drinking almond milk. It just sounded really refreshing for some reason. Just there are times where I don't feel like drinking water. I don't feel like drinking tea. I don't feel like drinking, like decaf coffee is what I would have now since it's later in the day. But I've had all three today. I had coffee this morning. I've had a ton of water. I've had tea. And I just was like, I don't want any more of these right now. So I decided to go for some almond milk. All right, what should I set this for? I'm gonna do 18-minute timer. Here we go. So timer is set. Once it goes off, I'm gonna have to hop off this live. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Let's see what people are saying. Oh, I want to make sure my volume is up for my timer. Okay. Who did I miss? Sir John F. Bravo, if you had Kiki on your lap, you'd look like a Bond villain. I don't know what Kiki means. Eric Fitzpatrick, thank you. Ray says, have you ever made raspberry thumbprint cookies? I can envision them, but I don't think I've ever made those. I'm sure you could make them vegan. I haven't, but I bet it wouldn't be too hard. Almond milk ain't all that sweet. I have unsweetened almond milk. You can definitely get it sweetened. Also, Brock Lesnar, you can get chocolate almond milk. That's pretty sweet. But I try to eliminate as much sugar as I can from my diet unless I'm eating fruits or I'm making a dessert, like explicitly, like this is gonna be a sweet meal, but I try to like not eat it, like sugar for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. CK New Jersey, happy Friday. Thank you so much. Yes, I'll let you know what I think about the movie tomorrow morning because that's when I'll be doing my Saturday morning pop-up live stream. I don't always do Saturdays, but I will tell you all what the movie is that I'm seeing tonight and what I thought of it. CK, that was you. Scottish Productions, CT Pro, thank you. Yeah, Rich, I saw Man City versus Tottenham tomorrow. It's 7:30 a.m. for you. It's 6:30 a.m. for me. So there is no chance I am watching that game play live. I will watch the replay of that though, because I love watching Man City in particular. But yeah, there's no way, because Saturday mornings, as much as I can control it, that is my time to like sleep in and get caught up on rest that I missed. So rest that I missed during the week, during the work week. So there is absolutely no desire to get up super, super early on Saturdays. Back to the Future says like, share, and subscribe. Jason says, I'm new here. Are you vegan or vegetarian? Yes, so I'm vegan, and a lot of my videos on my channel are vegan cooking and baking recipes. I love trying out different recipes and featuring them. Rod is here. How are you? I had a good week. Just winding down now and gonna go to a movie tonight. Let's see. Matthew Clark says, is there any certain age that you will give in and just start eating sweets and stuff like that more? So fortunately and unfortunately, I ate a ton of candy, a ton of sugar, a ton of donuts and stuff. I didn't watch my diet growing up as a kid. I have a lot of cavities to show for it, like you can see. And the more, I will say this too, the more I read about how absolutely horrible processed sugar and eating a lot of refined grains is on the human body, it's like the more you know, the harder it is to justify eating a lot of it. So at this point, it's like I'm not gonna go full. I could never forever give up dessert and sweets. But I mean, just look at what's happening in the United States and the developed world. It's like we've got obesity rates off the charts. We got type 2 diabetes off the charts. Just really, really worsening health in terms of just what people are eating. And type 2 diabetes runs in my family. And sugar is everywhere. And when you look at what is recommended, how much sugar you're supposed to eat in a day versus how much people actually consume in a day, I mean, we're eating way, 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 way too much sugar. So no, if anything, I'm getting stricter and stricter because it's kind of like smoking. It's like the more you know of how bad smoking is for you, it's enough for you to, I think it's enough for a lot of people to just say, I'm never doing this. And the more I read and read and read from scientists, professors, PhDs, doctors, about how horrible sugar is, like processed sugar, white sugar, added to everything we eat, you're like, dang, I really should cut back on this. I should keep an eye out on what I'm actually eating. Back to the Future says, thanks for subscribing. CK in New Jersey, cool, look forward. I forgot Sir Johnny of Bravo, gotcha, it's TT. I was confused. Okay, that's what you meant. It's like the letter T, 2 T's, TT. Hi, Curvy, little tofu, love it. Rachel's cat is named TT, yes. Oh yes, Back to the Future. Jason Greb, I'm glad you found my channel. Thank you so much. Lee Hoffman, happy Friday to you as well. Yabba Dabba Doo says, check the score for West versus Chelsea. Yeah, it's a bye-bye for the West Ham manager. I saw that, I think Sunderland, who came up from the Champion League, whatever it's called, they got promoted to the Premier League this year for this season, and Sunderland beat West Ham, I believe it was 3-0. I didn't watch the game last weekend, but I was like, oof, rough start for West Ham, and I haven't seen the replay of the Chelsea-West Ham game, but it's sad because I do like West Ham, but I feel like they have just not looked good the last few years. Kaylin says that's why excuses to stay fit and healthy. AJ Max, dang, made me want to cut out sugar today. Yeah, you guys, if you really want to, because I think just telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna cut down on sugar, or I'm gonna cut down on whatever, name your thing that you want to cut down on. I feel, for me at least, the more I flood myself with like content and podcasts and books and everything I can that can motivate me, like as a reminder, like just remember that eating a lot of this certain thing or doing this habit or behavior, it's gonna come to bite you in the butt 10, 15, 20 years from now in old age if I don't watch what I'm doing. So I feel like I got to enjoy all the candies, all the sweets, all the treats and the junk food and the fast food from age 0 to 18. And then even past that, I went vegan at 18, and then I think over time I've just really tried to like reduce the amount of processed foods, the amount of foods that have a ton of chemicals, artificial stuff put into them. Yeah, but like sugar, ooh, you don't need to look far to just hear the cold, hard truth about processed, refined sugars and how they are put intentionally into our food items, because it's been shown time and time again how addictive sugar is. It's not good. Events 2 says, hi, West Ham needs Dimitri Payet back. I don't know who that is. All right, JMBBB, great points. Alcohol too is casually consumed by Americans at a rate that is extremely harmful. Yes, at this point in my life, that alcohol is a similar thing. It's one of the, I feel like alcohol has always been just like a fun celebratory thing that I rarely drink. I don't crave it, and it actually makes me really tired, so it'll put me to sleep if I have too much. So it's something I have once in a blue moon, but similar to sugar, alcohol is so bad. It is, oh my gosh, I was listening to a heart surgeon who's on YouTube, and he talks about just don't even drink alcohol ever, because it's toxic to virtually every cell in the human body. And I'm like, yep, we all know this to be true. But for me, I would say alcohol at this point is reserved for very special occasions. Weddings, New Year's Eve, birthday, maybe, like a birthday drink, and like something to toast to, like a graduation ceremony or a housewarming party. Something, there has to be a legitimate reason for celebration to consume alcohol for me. Like, it has to mark a special occasion. Other than that, I'm like, no, I'm not spending the money, and I'm just not going to consume something that's very unhealthy for you. Carabo, South Africa is here. We approve. Rated Frog says, Hannah, just move to the UK, then you can watch soccer whenever you want live. I know. This is a goal of mine, Rated Frog. Back to the Future with the tofu emojis. Kirby, West Ham. Okay, saw that comment. Hi, Michael Schultz. Events is here. Freshly says, I don't own a dishwasher and I've been procrastinating. Okay. Brock Lesnar, I do not do MMA. Hamid. Hello, Hamid. Kaylin, exercising also keeps me from snacking a lot. Yep. Sebastian Rodriguez said, hi. Freshly, thank you so much. Sebastian, remember me, long time no see. I think I do remember you, Sebastian. Oh, AJ Max, I'm so sorry. I missed your super chat that you put just now. Oreo shake tomorrow, then I'm done. Wake up call. The thing is, though, there's some people, like there's this, I'm sure some of you have heard of him, Brian Johnson. He's this like multi-millionaire, billionaire tech dude. And he's trying, sorry, sunlight is coming in a lot through my window. But there's this guy who he's like, I will eat the most perfect diet so I can live forever. And I'm like, that is not the way I want to live my life personally. I want to be like super, I want to eat more like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, where he eats so, if you guys don't know, The Rock on Instagram, like he eats so clean for 6 days of the week, and then on, I think it's Sundays, he has these epic cheat days where he eats like cookies, drinks a bunch of alcohol, cake, donuts, like he had like a stack of 12 pancakes once with like peanut butter and maple syrup, and I was like, I'm closer to The Rock, where it's like I want to eat super clean most of the time and then have my moments where I can actually enjoy junk food, sugar, whatever. Because for me, I'm like, that's part of living too, like eating really tasty food. I would not want to be a super clean eater 100% of the time. SM, yay, so good to see you. Also, I'm just keeping an eye on the clock because I gotta get going in about 5 minutes because I'm heading out to a movie tonight. How have you been, SM? Happy life, we've got a second mod here. Amazing. I know I'm on early tonight, and that's because I'm heading out for a movie. Shane Sheldon, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, Shane. Sebastian says, long time no see. Danielle, you made it. Yay. I love seeing these people roll in before I have to hop off. I do have a hard stop in like 5 minutes. Back to the Future saying hi to Danielle Urich. Thank you, S.I. Kitty. Sick Kitty. Kirby says happy life, happy wife. Danielle saying hi to Back to the Future. Sir Johnny of Bravo, I noticed a lot of overweight people here in the UK, more so than when I visited the USA. Well, yeah, I mean, that's another developed country where people eat a lot of refined flours and sugars. And it's just, the thing is, like, it's just become so normalized. Like, oh, yep, I'm eating basically dessert for breakfast. I'm gonna eat a ton of pancakes, maple syrup, sugary cereal, waffles, toast with a bunch of jelly on it. Like, it's so carby and sugary and processed. And then for lunch, it's like, sometimes you're eating a ton of bread, pasta, more refined carbs, and that's all just like sugar bombing your body. And then for dinner, could be the same thing, like pizza, bread-based stuff, and then dessert. So it's like you've had refined flours and sugar for all of your meals in some cases. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye out. I'm trying to get ahead of this issue because it's clearly a big health issue in developed countries. We just have so much processed food that's available to us. I do remember you, is it Olivia or something with the happy face? Call Guile, braided ball, hello. Kirby says, I seen those stacks of pancakes. Yes, I think I follow The Rock on Instagram, and I've seen those cheat day photos somewhere, and they made me laugh because you're like, what human being could consume all of this as a single meal? And then you look at The Rock and you're like, yeah, he could consume all of that because he's gigantic. But like one of his cheat meals for me, that would probably be a full day's worth of meals. It's so funny. Like it's like go big or go home. Like if I'm gonna have a cheat day, I am not gonna half-ass this. I'm gonna go all the way. Moderation is key, says Michael Schultz. Back to the Future says hi to happy life. Matthew Scott, I don't talk about my religious views or practices. Michael Schultz says enjoy the movie. Thank you. SM, I will share the movie tomorrow at my Saturday pop-up live. Ernest is here. Wish I could stay, but Army calls, of course. Yes, we know you're at your Army Reserve training. Reaper says cheers. Yes, carbs are literally essential. I mean, I love carbs, don't get me wrong. However, eating processed grains and sugars is another story. Let's be real. The carbs I like are brown rice, quinoa. I'm trying to think. Those are my big two. Popcorn is another one, but it's just like, let's not kid ourselves and just be like, oh yeah, let's eat a ton of processed sugary stuff. No. Bingo Bars says pickle pizza at the Minnesota State Fair. I would probably try that just out of curiosity. Kirby says lunch. I must have missed something earlier. Kirby, I seen those stack of pancakes lunch. Rich with the Dexter, Catalina Crunch, Direwolf, and Bronco emojis. You guys have got 1 minute left, so I gotta get caught up here. Braided, Wixon, Alice, Jungle Thriving. I've never been on a dirt bike. Oh, yes, Cornelius, the candy corn mug. That mug is going to make an appearance on my 24-hour live stream Back to the Future as the unofficial kickoff to fall. Oh, I got to close my poll question before I have to run off to this movie. Jeez. All right, now I'm like, scrambling. Rated Frog with the praise hands and what is that? I can't tell what the second emoji is. Johnny Doe. Oh my God, yes, Coke Pop Soda. I remember that conversation. Carbs get the barb, says Kirby. Nick is here doing good. Thank you, Back to the Future, for thanking everybody. SM 24-hour live. Yes, guys. Reminder, I gotta run pretty quickly, but my 24-hour live stream is in 1 week from tomorrow. It's going to be Labor Day weekend, the last 2 days of August, August 30th and August 31st. Would love to see you guys at the 24-hour live stream. Zarar, Blackpink, Yabba Dabba Doo. Okay, quiz question. What movie did you see last night? That'll be tomorrow's quiz question. See you tomorrow, says Rated Frog. Okay, trivia. That's my timer, crap. Okay, guess my favorite part of the Minnesota State Fair. Unhealthy food got 33%. It's not unhealthy food. 24% guessed the animals. Yes, it is the animals. I love all the animal barns and the horse shows. It's very fun. MC, haven't been on a dirt bike. Zarar, Sofilo, I guess the rides. I do love all the parts of the fair, but the animals are the best. Negan, Judy Flanagan, let's see, Kirby says Me Too, Back to the Future, we've got, Happy Life, how was your night going? It's going great, and I have to run actually because I'm going to a movie, but before I hop off of here, I want to say thank you to everybody for joining, commenting, subscribing if you're new. There was a super chat, and I'm gotta give a shout out. AJ Max, I don't know if you're still here, but AJ Max gave a super chat earlier. And I'm going live tomorrow morning. I am gonna be doing a Saturday morning pop-up live stream, so come on back very soon. I'll tell you what movie I saw tonight. That's why I'm hopping off of here so soon. Yeah, that's about it. Steve-O, Jungle Thriving, live stream the movie, absolutely not, would not do that. Okay, you're welcome, have a great night. And thank you, mods. I wanna say thank you to Happy Life and Back to the Future, my 2 mods who were at the live stream here tonight. Bye, Yabba Dabba Doo. Amazing. Okay, guys, I gotta run to make this movie, but I will see you tomorrow morning. It'll be 11 a.m., maybe a little earlier, but for sure, 11 a.m. tomorrow, Central Standard Time here in the United States. So see you very soon, and I'll tell